Sit down.
Why you gonna take my green? Doctors take my green, true leaves. New patient deal is a steal, you freaking there, Florida. Hey yo, Florida, we in a fight, we need you all the answers to call. Yo, in the sunshine, we stand united and tall. Politicians greed, playing games, thinking we gon' fall. What is this bill 1698? They plot and shake in the shade, but we ain't backing down, no, no. We ain't afraid. Don't take my green. Why you gonna take my green? Doctors take my green. True leaves, new patient deals a steal, you freaking fair. Hey Florida, hey yo, Florida, we in a fight. We need you all the answers to call. Yo, in the sunshine, we stand united and tall. Politicians greed, playing games, thinking we gonna fall. What is this bill 1698? They plot and shake in the shade, but we ain't backing down.
Welcome to Reggae Nights Live. I am Paul, and we are going to be utilizing the technologies of social media. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Just Google us. We are all over the place. We are reggaenights.live. And I got some special guests in our on live studio. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today?
How's it going?
So I've been stressing about this all day long on pronouncing the band's name. So can you guys just take this stress off my shoulders? Who are you guys?
Exactly. AKiVA.
AKiVa. That's AKI with a VA. AKiVa. All right. Now tell me, I mean, where does that come from?
So, back in the day when I was originally starting to make music, I was looking for a stage name per se, and I was studying the Torah and my Hebrew roots, so I looked up Jacob in Hebrew, and it just so happened that AKiVa shared the same letters as Jacob. So I thought that was pretty cool, and right away it felt like me. It felt like the sound of what I wanted to create, and I like how symmetrical it is and everything. It was me right off the bat.
Okay.
Thank you, Google.
All right. So you just when you saw it and when you said it, you just felt it and you know it was the thing, huh? Man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've been through a few nicknames myself. I can't say all of them felt good either. One in particular, for a certain stage of my life, they called me Sugar Cookie. Now, in this particular stage of my life is when we were doing mixed martial arts promotions.
Oh, wow.
So you can imagine how flattering the name Sugar Cookie was. Because, like, if you were going to fight a heavyweight and his name was Sugar Cookie, yeah, you're not even coming out of the locker room, right? That was my. So let me tell you how I got the nickname. We used to go to a bunch of different mixed martial arts fights and sell apparel. And usually before the fights, we would stop at a liquor store and grab a little bit of vodka because it always made sales flow a little bit smoother. And we fell in love with this flavored vodka. And what we would do is we would take like root beer vodka and put it in root beer. And then we'd put vanilla vodka and put it in Coke. And we're like, wow, that's delicious. You know my favorite vodka, though? Come on, you guys know it. Guess it. Sugar Cookie. Yes, that's it, right? So we are in bumfuck Kentucky somewhere looking for the fight. And I run into the liquor store and I go to the lady. I'm like, where's your Sugar Cookie vodka? Lady just loses it, right? And remember, I'm in a rush because we got to get to the fight. And I go, ma'am, what's wrong? And she goes, sir, you just don't look like a sugar cookie kind of guy. So I told my wife a story, right? Because, I mean, I came out laughing. And then she told the fight, his name was Big Country, was the guy's name. All right. With the K. I don't even think he spelled it right. Matter of fact, when I think back at it, Big Country. She told Big Country. So when we walked into the arena, all you heard was Sugar Cookie.
Wow.
And that's.
Yo, I'm gonna call you from now on. Yeah.
No. That was way back then. I got different nicknames now. You guys got to get to know me better before I share those. So where you guys at right now?
We're in the studio. It's the middle grounds. That's what we
Give you a little tour ski. Yeah, we have a studio in Seminole Heights that we get together and we practice. It's a cool little practice space. But yeah, it's got like a platform and stuff.
Very nice.
It's a fun joint. But yeah.
Man, let's check out that couch though.
The couch is DIY.
Listen. We were talking about that before the interview. What we say about that's a color, man. I mean, dude, if I had to wear a suit, that's the color.
Yeah, that would be big, bro. Go to the castle with that suit.
Oh
Man, I tell you what, like I said, they don't make them like that anymore. They can't. I don't think it's legal. We'd have to get a different president and a mayor. And probably change city council if we were going to do those couches again. I'm not sure how politics works, but I'm sure something would have to change. So you guys coming from the St. Pete area? From the Tampa area? Let me tell you. So we saw you guys up at Ybor City, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm originally from Ohio, right? IO. So you understand. When I saw Ybor City, guess what I was calling it?
Why? Let me guess why.
I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to blush because that's how embarrassed I am. And then I got up there and there's chickens running around.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of iconic.
I thought that was the coolest thing, man.
So,
like, I Googled it. I had to Google it, and then it told me why the chicken crossed the road, and then all of life made sense. It's because of Ybor City. So you guys are coming from Ybor City. We met you guys in Ybor City at, what was the event? Tribe Fest, huh?
Yep.
So these
You guys got another one coming up, don't you?
cats actually live in Ybor City. They live like 5 minutes up the road from Tribe where we performed at. So Rick actually, I think, like walked to the show or something. Kava gig in between.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was gonna give you a funny fact about the chickens. So my grandfather was an early resident of Ybor City in the 80s, and pretty much had chickens in his yard like anyone else would. And sometimes they would get loose, and eventually over time, I guess chickens just kept breeding out there and living in the confines of Ybor City, picking off scraps from the restaurants and stuff. And yeah, my grandfather basically started that whole chicken thing. And it's
That's what Google said. It didn't say your grandpa, but them stories are lining up. It just, and then it became like, and the chickens are so well behaved.
Yeah, it's
They look both ways before they cross the road. I swear the chicken looked this way, and then it looked again before it took it in its girl. It had a lady with it, a lady hen, and some babies with it. It was a whole chicken family.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So you guys are going to be doing another Tribe Fest?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta
Going up to the
get some charge on us.
Mount Hondas.
Yep, we're heading out to
Multitasking while he's doing that. Let me introduce you guys to one of my favorite beverages. I am not paid by Delta, but hey, I'll give you my address, Delta. I ain't hard to find. Just Google me.
I didn't even see it. What was it?
Oh, this is called a Delta.
Delta. Okay.
We sell these at they sell these at Try Healthy CBD down in Venice, Florida, Northport, Florida. Funny story. So they introduced these drinks in the gas stations when they weren't supposed to. That's how they became so popular. So everybody started looking for them. Absolutely delicious drink.
And now, are they still available at gas stations, or they disbanded them?
No, you got to have them. They're only available at dispensaries and hemp stores.
Oh, makes sense.
So you got to have a special license, and so they're you don't need a medical card for them, but you need to have a hemp agricultural license to be able to sell the product. So they were introduced to all the gas stations, and nobody even thought about checking the agricultural side of things. So like they just sparked, like everybody in Florida was drinking these, and then they had to pull them. And then like we carry them at Try Healthy, and like we sell out like once a week.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Delicious drink though. I'm not anti-alcohol. I just don't drink it anymore. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, sugar cookie came from alcohol.
Again, you gotta move on from certain things in life, right? Put them in the rearview mirror and just see the progressions. So you said you were from Ohio. What part of Ohio?
Delaware originally, then Columbus.
Okay. All right. So you are like Scarlet and like Buckeye, huh?
Yep, definitely Buckeye.
Browns or Bengals?
Browns. My mom's from Cleveland.
Very nice. Very nice. So I grew up in Youngstown. So Youngstown it's like 90 minutes to Cleveland, 90 minutes to Pittsburgh. So it's depending on what side of the border you fell on. And I fell on the Ohio side, so I'm a Browns guy too.
Yep. Even though they're clearly the best team, we still stick with it.
We got great coaching. We got great.
Yeah,
Phew. Jeez. Sarcasm, guys. So, how'd you get down here to Florida?
My dad was in like carpentry, and then he moved. He got like a better opportunity in Florida, and he always wanted to be in Florida. So we all just like moved with him, and then I ended up working with him and doing carpentry too. So I kind of like followed after that. So that's what I do now.
Okay.
Worked on guitars, and then never stopped guitars.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a legend. He built his own guitar, so most of the time he plays with like his own.
I wish I had it to show. I don't have
It's
it.
gorgeous.
Real no. So he builds his own. That is.
The one
that's
that you
awesome.
saw at Shrine Fest is the one I built.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like an octopus and stuff, and this dude did it all by hand. Like, it's incredible.
That's amazing. Like that's some talent, you know, to be able just from I don't know. That's
My old guitar teacher, man. He basically like that was his pay it forward. Like he just because my dad gave him a bunch of tools, and he's like, I'm gonna teach your son how to build a guitar, and then that's how that happened.
wow. You know, I was pretty impressed when I was from tent to bowl.
What was it? What did you say?
I took a baby seed, grew it in a tent, and took it all the way to my bowl and smoked it. But like that's the greatest accomplishment I had, you know. Like, but here you're taking and making instruments and then playing them in front of people. So that's amazing. That's a talent.
Thanks, brother.
What other hidden talents you guys are hiding?
What hidden talent do you have? I know you've got
You know
something.
what it is,
Rick's got something. He's got the Riz talent.
No, that's
Well,
yeah, I'm okay at pool.
He is pretty good at pool. I'll say that.
Cool. That's some skill though, because I'm not good at pool. So like I got some respect for that too, for sure. I'll hit like 2 good shots and I think I'm good, and then I go to the 3rd shot and straight yank it.
Yeah.
it's a fun game. We all enjoy playing it a lot.
I think we're all a pretty talented bunch in our own like unique ways. You know, Barry's all I do is pretty athletic too. We get out there and disc golf and have fun. So
Oh, so you guys play sports?
yeah, we enjoy it. Not
really,
too
not-
much, but enough to be active. We definitely enjoy. You know,
Okay. What do you guys play?
Literally disc golf, and I guess some of the boys play basketball too.
Yeah, I hoop once
Soccer.
in a while.
Nice.
I bike.
Disc golf is fun. I tried it and I lost 3 discs. I didn't know.
We still live.
That's okay. So that's normal. That's
Oh,
why I guess you wear backpacks full of discs.
Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense now. That's an expensive game. Shit.
Candy.
I've played basketball. I was a little younger. I actually tried playing basketball about 3 weeks ago, and man, it's embarrassing on how bad I hurt the next day. Like all I did was just shoot the ball. That's all I did. Shoot the ball for 30 minutes. We come home, I am toasted, and then I wake up and I feel like a truck ran me over just from shooting hoops. I didn't even play anybody. I didn't even play horse.
Wow, that's a sign, dude. That means you have to do it every day.
That's telling you guys I'm over the hill.
yeah. So keep it young in the spirit, you know.
With soreness comes wisdom.
Yes, that is.
I'm looking for that as well. All right. So, how long have you guys been together as a band?
Me and Jake kind of been like going for a few years, I would say. Like not as an official band, but he really got it going and like got me back into music. And then I found Hector, our keys player. So this is all like over the course, I would say, of a year. And
Hector has the dreads or the long hair.
And Hector knew he knows the boys. He knows Mike, Rick. He kind of brought the shit all together.
Hector's just invited these cats one day, and then we realized we're friends with them too from back. Like it just was so serendipitous. If that's the word. That's the word. But yeah, everything came together and was just like. In just a wild way. And then one day Rick's like, my buddy Mike plays trumpet. He's been wanting to join a reggae band. Like next week,
Mike pulls up and just shreds with us.
There it is.
Like,
Yeah.
so cool and so like just meant to be. Like we feel a great energy, not only behind the music, but just in the friendship as well, and just building the brotherhood. You know, that's first and foremost, because we want to show that to people. You know, there's got to be love in the music. We're not just players, but we're a team. You know?
Yeah, you see that when you guys perform, the chemistry on stage. It looks like you guys are having a good time. It looks like you guys don't want to get off. It looks like you guys were meant to be on the stage. Now, I'm not a musician. I'm not a performer. But, we were just talking about sports. So I guess the one way that I can kind of connect with you guys is like playing basketball, right? Like when you pick up 5-on-5 out on the playground, when you're playing with ballers and when you're not. Does that kind of make sense?
Very true.
And even if there's two ballers, who's a gunner, and who ain't playing defense. And is it kind of like that with a band too, where like you kind of can kind of feel that jive, and then
you have chemistry for sure. That's like we all can tell. I feel like that we can kind of like predict each other in a lot of ways. I guess like that.
It's crazy. It's a lot of eye contact and just like most of it's through music. We speak through the music. You know, like we don't. Sometimes it's not even words, and it's just about like the boys really understand the energy and holding space for each other, and I think that's special. And I think it is
It definitely relates.
it shows in your guys' performance. Now, why don't you kind of describe? Now we you fall into the reggae genre. Let's talk a little bit about that, because is that not a wide genre?
It is. It is a wide genre.
I would say it is a pretty wide genre because you have, well, first off, there's many different styles. You have roots, you have rocksteady, you got steppers, rockers, and all different styles that were in the beginning, and then you have all of the genres that intermingled, I would say in the late 80s or so. That's when like all the genres intermingled and created more varieties of reggae music. And so yes, I would say it's very wide.
Where do you guys fall in that spectrum?
Reggae fusion.
Fusion?
Reggae fusion would be a good way to describe it, yeah.
I agree. Okay. And I loved how you broke that down too. I think that was well broken down as far as just kind of breaking that down.
We really we take influence from probably all of them, and then also not just reggae is influencing us. Like we like rock still and like Chili Peppers and stuff. So that's why we wouldn't consider ourselves like full like reggae. It's definitely a reggae fusion or stuff like it. Yeah, combination.
So is that kind of the movement to where, say like if we were in the kitchen cooking something, you got chicken, fish, and steak, right? That's country, rap, and rock. And all we've done is we've just seasoned up one of these main dishes into different kinds of fusions. Is that fair to say?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think before the guys got back together and the band was reformed, like I was just kind of genre floating and like playing a lot of different stuff based on like emotion. Something needed to be melancholy or be acoustic, like we could dip into all those genres. And then being around these guys, it seems like reggae just keeps being the theme and the heartbeat, and I think what we want to push, because when you hear reggae, like it comes with an idea, right? Like just off rip, like whether it's just good vibes or peace and positivity, whatever it may be. It's like whatever people associate the sound of reggae with a feeling, on top of it being organic to your heartbeat and different things like that. So I think we're chasing like that sound right now because it's what we're all listening to and what we're inspired by. but at the same time, there's so many roots. Like these dudes listen to like wild music, you know, like all over the place. We all do, you know. And some of us make way different stuff as well on the side, but you know, when we're coming together, that seems to be the core sound, and then our own little inspirations. And I think that's what's so special. Is like it's a canvas, and we're all kind of telling our own story on that. Like reggae gives us that, you know. So it's fun and it's unique to us. And I never want to be in that box, but spiritually, I feel like we're chasing a message aligned with reggae. You know, chasing to live a positive and conscious lifestyle. So I think that's the message we're trying to push more than anything. You know, and high frequency reggae, not low frequency reggae, like some of the stuff that's coming out. We're trying to accelerate the vibe, you know, and not bring people down. Reggae is meant to uplift people, and if the words I write are going to be prayers, you better believe those prayers are going to be made to, you know, empower individuals and empower myself. You know? So that's what the music sounds like, I guess, like through words. You know? He mentioned like reggae makes people feel a certain way, and like also while playing it, like we've all kind of played a lot of different genres, but something about playing reggae, especially live, like you really get a special feeling while playing it. Like it puts you in a groove that makes you want to like move while playing the instrument. And, like it's unlike playing like jazz or other like genres I've played. It's like it really like has a feel to it, and you feel it on stage. And I think we all do, and that's why we do.
You know, coming from the fan point of view, I think that's what drawn me into reggae as well. Is if you go to a reggae concert, there's 5,000 people, alcohol is flowing, you bump into somebody and you're like, my bad, bro.
Yep. Nothing else. That's it.
Right? You're not surprised. Like, yeah, oh, my bad. Here. Like, yeah, hit this. You know, my bad. Did at a rock concert, good with them dukes up, maybe. You know, yeah. I mean, it's different, right? And you know, and that's kind of what was the attraction for me was, and also just the acceptance when you're at a show.
Definitely, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone looks at each other like they're like this. One of my favorite artists said, like everyone's just carbon. Everyone at Reggae Fest, like, just looks at each other like that. Like, they don't, we're all the same.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got. You got upcoming projects. We've got Tribe Fest. That's going to be all the way in Colorado, man. You guys, what month are we in? May. So it's still cold for you guys.
It probably will be cold for them, but I'm ready. I haven't checked the weather yet. I need to prepare.
What? I need to hit the store.
I joke about that because coming from Ohio, you know, it's funny because, you know, when it's cold out, people like, I was in the military, so I jumped around from a lot of places to places. And, you know, the first question is, where are you from? Ohio. Oh, you like the cold? No, man, that's why I'm living in San Diego. Like, but, you know, I made that joke because when we went up to Ohio in July, and it was like 6 p.m. and it was 70 and I was freezing.
See, like that to me is perfect. So, yeah, I know what you mean. It's a different cold there too.
Yeah. I drink a lot of coffee when I go back to Ohio. That's my one thing with Ohio is it's just great coffee weather.
Yep, definitely.
Man, dude, Colorado's got to have good coffee. Coffee and weed, like, geez, what a trip.
Oh,
that's why
you guys need somebody to sell merch?
Oh yeah,
definitely.
I might not fit in a suitcase. I'm kind of heavy too.
Yeah, man. Carry on, all of us.
I eat a lot too, so.
Yeah, we'll be out there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really thankful, like, you know, Rebecca and Tribe Fest, and they just, you know, wanted to extend the opportunity to us, and you know, it's been a wild year. Like, we started the year, our first show as a band was on tour with Modest Yahoo, you know, and from there it just feels like each moment has just been, you know, just these cool, like, I don't know, just like blessed moments, you know, like it's
miracles.
Yeah, thankful we're able to fly and just get out there and do something fresh. As a local band, it's nice getting out. It's a different vibe when you're in a different city. It's like for yourself and for the people observing it, and you really feel that, and it's so refreshing sometimes. So I'm excited to get out there and enjoy the land too. Cool.
Man, take some pictures. Enjoy it. I mean, you guys only live once, and you guys are living a dream going out there doing this. I mean, and what a good vibe that Tribe Fest. I met Rebecca. Rebecca's awesome. Talking about just your whole vibe with the way the name came together, the way the band came together. It just Tribe Fest seems to have that type of vibe and feeling as well. Can you expand on that a little bit for me?
Oh man, Tribe Fest is really like everything you could ask for in like a festival. And what I think, that it's so well put together. I mean, it's local. First off, it's local, and there's just first off so much to do, and a lot of different vendors as well.
The vendors, the yoga, the professionalism, the acts, great
It's
talent.
a whole movie, man.
Yeah, not only was it professional, it was incredibly thoughtful too. Even deeper than the first layer, just the ways that they took care of us and made sure everyone felt comfortable and felt at home. And it's I'm pretty sure 2 people running the operation. It's incredible, especially from people locals can't pull off something like that, and they're coming from Chicago and booking a venue in our town, pulling up that many people. It's like they did something here.
It was a smoother experience than Janice was, honestly, and it was similar setup to Janice, and it's local. It's honestly a dream setup.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue too. Obviously, it's cool to have that now as a backyard venue.
Mm-hmm. I think you guys, I agree with everything you guys said. Professionalism, organization, preparation. I don't know when Rebecca sleeps because she thought of everything that could have went wrong, and she fixed it before it even happened. Dotted the I's, crossed the T's twice, and rewrote the entire game plan.
Yeah, and stayed in a good vibe the whole time too, which I completely.
I mean, yeah, right.
You got and at that scale, you gotta really breathe it out. She did. She lived her message that night in fullness, and I respect it, and I appreciate the relationship as well. Mike actually found that festival on social, sent it our way, and we were able to land it. And it's just what a beautiful relationship. Thank you. Just sometimes spontaneous things happen like that.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, in the venue. Was it 1920 Ybor?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful venue. Beautiful venue.
That was great.
Let's see. So I got a few other questions for you. If we were hanging out, is it a bong, a blunt, or is it a bowl? Or a dab?
Where's the joint?
You got to start it off with a joint.
I feel like joint goes
Joint. I'm missing joint. Okay, hold on. I'll revise my question. Hold on, guys. Let me put a joint. Yeah, and I missed dab too. I didn't have dab on there. Am I missing anything else? I guess I could put gummy. We can put gummy on there too. Dab, gummies. Are you guys ready for this question?
Yes.
If we were hanging out, is it going to be a bong, a blunt, a bowl, a joint, a dab, or a gummy?
I'd say a joint. Joint when we're hanging out,
Yeah,
especially when
joint.
we're practicing.
Yeah, many a joints get smoked, but mostly a
It's our go-to.
Okay, all right. So we're going to smoke a joint, and then are we going to be smoking an indica, a sativa, or a hybrid?
Oh.
Hybrid, probably.
A hybrid?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's because we're at band practice?
Yeah.
What about after band practice?
I mean, I love it because it's before, during, and after.
Before, during, and after.
Very nice. I'm kind of with you guys on that. Let's see. And if anybody wants to find more information about you guys, how are they going to do that?
Check us out on social media. You can find us everywhere at AKiVA the Band. We have a website dropping soon. Other than that, subscribing, following us, all the little stuff definitely helps. It goes a long way. If we're the message, you guys are the messengers. So getting more messengers out there is always a good thing. And I dig when people check out our YouTube because we got some really cool shit on there and some really like fun artistic perspectives of the band that I would like people to grasp. If you're gonna check us out, see what we've done, accomplishing our dreams already on some cool videos. There's some like
Music
majestic videos on there that are just fun. So
All right, guys. Well, keep the hustle going, keep the positive vibes flowing, and send me some pictures of Colorado. I'm going to reach out to Rebecca. We're going to do an article for her up there as well, just because we love that vibe. And guys, I appreciate you taking some time out and talking with me.
yeah, brother.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you.
All right, guys.